Boom. That should get us there. Refresh. New. What? Oh, managing moderators. Well, I don't have any of those yet. All kinds of changes. You'd think the YouTube would actually give us a like an update list or a update log on everything, but I guess we have to figure a lot of that out for ourselves.
Yeah.
On. Automatic. Low. Ever since I went through one of the streams and I saw every point that an ad had been placed, I was like, oh, I really need to cut that shit back. Yeah, I didn't have much going on today. I actually just watched episode 1 of Stranger Things. Like an hour and a half long. They're really trying to... What's that?
Yeah, it's been a while since I've watched that.
Yeah, I just went live the other day. I think it was like maybe Thanksgiving Eve or day that it went up, and I totally forgot that it was going to be a thing. And Hutaro and I, we like to watch that together. And given that the first episode was like, oh well, an hour and a half, like, well, we gotta find some time to be able to do this. And we did a bunch of stuff around the house, and then we sat down and watched the first bit, and oh yeah, there's some things happening in Hawkins. Holy hell, there's no doubt about that. I'm sure we'd probably go play something maybe, but there's only one story that has just been bouncing around in my head, and it's kind of made me, well, not kind of, but it actually has made me sad, and I'll get into that here in a little bit. I don't think I need that open anymore. I did want to take a look at what Bosco had posted. What was it? Oh, I don't even remember where he put it. News? Get talk. Okay. The EXO Win 9. Like, that looked just really... That looked really cool. Oh, it's bright. Oh, it's very bright. Casey! How goes? Hello and welcome. Nothing super planned for tonight. Just an hour or two of some BS. Hope you're doing well. Oh, geez, yeah. I'm just now looking at this. The thing he shared. 263 gig collection of over 600 fully emulated classic 95 through 98 games, including Doom, Diablo, SimCity 2000. Ooh, I had that. I actually had it on CD. Featuring easy setup, multiplayer support, extensive game extras, pack preserves, rare titles. Did he say if he showed what games were here? Oh yeah, it shows what's included. Expand. Oh wow. What the hell? Can I like do word search? Let's go down to the T's. TR. Ah, no, it doesn't include Treasure Cove. It's Treasure Island, Treasure Quest. Those are not the same. What about, where's the M's? Oh. Damn. That's missed. That's cool. Hey, Skytex. Rip Ginger? What happened to Ginger? Why are we ripping him? Together or apart? Offered to play WWE with him, and he wants to play the computer instead. We'll get in here.
He does.
What's that?
Said, of course he does.
He
Nobody
likes his-
plays with me. Hey, do you want to play this game together? No, I want to play with the computer instead. And this is why he gifts furries for funsies.
Actually, when you did... Oh, he went live early? Is it because I went live? That's fine. I only have one topic that has been rattling around that... It's unfortunately, it is not a positive thing because of what I've learned about it. But it's one of those that I just kind of think, okay. I guess that's it. Hank Hill! Welcome. Left 4 Dead 2? Do I even have Left 4 Dead 2? I had to get rid of a lot of games, Hank, because I have switched... Like, I was 90% indie before. I'm like 95% indie now after discovering itch.io. It would
This
depend
computer
if I...
pulled out a stick and beat him because he was
It did.
abusing it.
It did.
You're abusing my hard drive.
I literally, yeah, out of a terabyte, I only have 230 gigs left. I do not have Left 4 Dead 2 installed, unfortunately. How much would it be to install? I have to end the stream, or I had to download at a slow as suck speed. I don't remember. Isn't Left 4 Dead 2 like... where's the L's? It's like 15, 20 gigs or something like that. Let's just kind of see. 13 gigs, so I could actually start that, but not before setting a hard fucking limit on this. Yeah, let's do 10,000 KB. And then let's keep an eye on our... See, we're running at a good 62 KB right now. We've only got like 20 or 30. If we... I may up the speed, but I don't want it to interfere with the stream. At the girlfriend's... I actually was going to say it. The GFS's house. Right now, trying to get a Bluetooth soundbar to connect to her PC. I just got a soundbar as well. Last week, I got it from Best Buy. It was like $30. And I'm actually going to be, when I get to the new place, I'm going to be replacing... I have 2 speakers here when I'm not using the headphones. I want to put the soundbar right in front here so that music that I'm playing can just, like, play well. And sometimes these speakers fall down, and it's really annoying. Black Friday sale, Steam sale was good. Really? That's... I did see some stuff was going on sale pretty cheap. Did I actually get anything without I might have gotten a few games without even realizing. Did you get anything, Scaly? Anything pique your interest in Steam? Did you leave?
I let Sonya trick me into cutting down trees.
That's right. That's what you did. Yeah. Apparently Sonya's evil deforester now.
She made me deforest the tree.
Doesn't surprise me, but like, I'll get curious, you ain't got to. I was just... Oh, it's downloading. It's going really slow. Oh yeah, it's at 14%, so maybe in a little bit I'll play that. let's get there. I'm gonna drop that into the chat because that's a really cool thing that Bosco shared. Let's load up the studio. Where's the thing? Mute. You guys should check that out. Got a bunch of games from the 90s era. Most of them I've never played, but some of them are kind of extinct now. There was 2 that I was hoping would be in that list, but they're not, unfortunately. Wow. Blue Shift just like grabbed my attention in the I look over and I see my screen in OBS, and it's just like oh yeah, it's when Barney goes off world. I wasn't really focused on much of the Black Friday stuff for Steam, because I've actually, where's my list? I have a giant list of games. Like, I'm already out through, I'm kind of booked myself through December for the most part. Where is it? Indie Labs. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll probably find more. I've got 8 games that I want to do. These are just for Steam. I haven't even done itch.io yet of the stuff that I want to cover. And I still need, I haven't reached out to anyone for Halo 2 for next month. I gotta do that. I gotta see where Cody's gonna be. I gotta see if I can get anybody else in there. Prana! Welcome, Pouty. Good. Thank you. I'll look even better once I get my new camera, which I ordered a Sony a5000, which requires a little bit of tweaking apparently to get the clean HDMI. But this pixelated nonsense, that is going to be going bye-bye. In fact, what I might do is I might take this camera, and in the new place, I might have it as dedicated Bonzi cam. Because, well, Bonzi's not going to be, probably won't be right next to me in the new place. In fact, I might be like over here, depending on the setup. What else we got here? Oh, hi, Stream Elements. Nice of you to start working. Your headphones always take me back to that time. I used to rock those behind that. Thank you. It's funny that you mentioned that, Pouty. So a couple years ago, I discovered the thing called like GamerDent, and I have it because I've been wearing headphones for like 20 years gaming, and I have this slight indentation. Not as bad as some of the other people do. Holy hell, like there was one guy, he like shaved his head and he has like this actual like indentation, like he was a war veteran who got hit or something like that. And so I go with these now to try and mitigate that, and they feel pretty good. These ones are far better than these. These hurt the ears a little too much, but they're good as backups. So, and unless
Shortly
I'm
after
really
he found out about GamerDent, he found Jeebus.
I did. I found Jeebus.
Help him, baby Jeebus.
You're gonna put your kiddo to bed? Okay. Quit wearing headphones. You know, that's a thing that we never really got. We got told to stop wearing headphones because we were told it would blast our hearing. When no one ever thought about the idea that the headband would literally, as we're adolescents, would literally crush our skull slowly over time. No one had ever thought of that, at least to my knowledge. And now, like, again, like, I'm not nearly as bad, but there are people out there that
it's not entirely true. If you had parents that cared and remembered the fact that little kids' heads are malleable and they squish and they compress until you're grown and your bones calcify properly,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why you got kids with cone heads.
So the one that I always think of is what the natives used to do, where they would like when they were
Scout
infants.
people?
Sure. In incoming Levistro, no, where they would put the infant in like this apparatus and they would press a board to their head to flatten out the forehead. Like that. There was that obviously, but that's when they're like still nursing. This is the thing that happened to me when I was in my teens. So yeah, definitely.
You're still nursing your teens?
No comment. Was it? There's the yeah, Bonzi is judging. Let's turn over. She's looking right at the camera. You are so adorable, Bonzi. Aw.
I am here and you are not petting me. You
Welcome,
failed.
Helena. Welcome, Stinkbug. The cat is judging. Oh,
I've been
yeah,
sitting here forever and I have not been given any treats.
We should fix that. Hang on, I gotta adjust this. Bonzi. Hang on, I'm gonna refill the food and get her some treats.
Hi, Bonzi. Steal the chair. Steal the chair.
Steal it. Yes.
Yeah, look at that. All sorts of peoples.
Captain's trying to Stubing. Captain Stubing. Welcome. Now I gotta go get the treats.
Yeah, I saw that you guys were playing Jackbox. It looked like a lot of fun.
Well, I gotta go shopping tomorrow because we seem to be out of treats.
You monster!
So, well, we get Bonzi very specific treats. There are technically treats downstairs, but they are not for her. Her diet would not.
Monster!
Oh, I know. I did not know that you were low on them.
Trick her.
Sweet
give her
sweater.
Grab a little piece of her cat food and offer her that. It's like, here, look, it's a treat.
You know, baby child. You want that? No, she just loved on it. She knew it was food and not treat. She knows what treats are. Oh yeah, this sweater. This is a Scandroid sweater. It's one of those. With this back. It's like an all-over print. You might be able to get this on fixedstore.com. A lot of the sweaters that they used to have the really cool all-over printing, they don't carry them all anymore. I literally have sweaters from an era that they don't sell anymore, which is really sad because these are like some of my most favorite sweaters. I have 5 or 6 of them that are really cool designs. Let's actually see here. Now that you mentioned that. Fixed store.
Yeah, with Jackbox, it's not about winning or losing. It's just about having a good time and laughing at everything. Because, god damn it, the world sucks and needs some escapism.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's got a new one. Well, how about that? Zelda Weller got a new hoodie. Cool. Is there any of the Scandroids that are still left? My last recall... Ninja Joe, that's not Scandroid. Oh, here it is. Okay. Do I wear any type of cap? No. I have like... When I was at my dad's funeral, I wore like a... Oh, not a beanie. I don't know the name of it. Ashcroft hat? I'm terrible with hat names, hence why I don't really wear them. I wore that because it was cold and it actually snowed that day, but typically if I have to wear something on my head, it's usually like a safety hat because I'm on a job site, but I don't regularly sport hats.
Or
My brother does.
Once. I didn't recommend it.
Hmm.
Picked it up in an attic somewhere.
You're gonna roll one. What's been good, y'all? I've been busy still packing and yeah, doing all kinds of stuff. I was gonna rent a U-Haul today, but we actually got sidetracked. We gave the name. See, there's Barney again, like getting blasted through with teleportation. Hotaru gave one of the neighbor cats a bath because like from the hips down, they were just covered in this oily gunk because the people next door are like chop shop and they don't really clean up very well, I'm guessing. So we saw that this is the tomcat that is essentially like, think of a cat that's sort of a mafia that protects the area, and so we pay the mafia cat with treats and goodies, and so they protect us. And we're happy to play pay this mafia. We're just like, oh, hello, Tommy, you good kitty, you get all these little treats, and we're like, it's not going to be warm for the rest of the week. Sonia, welcome.
Well, hello.
Oh, hey.
Why did you cut down the trees? You made Skytex sad.
I heard all about that. I was like, of course it's my fault.
The lore around you is growing in ways that are beyond your control, it seems.
Honestly, I just have to go with it. I don't even know what happens anymore. I just wake up and there's some new story going on. I'm like, okay.
Oh yeah, we were all deforesting, and Levistro asked me like, "Hey, what you doing?" And I said, "Oh, we're in Farm Simulator. I rented a server. You want to hop in?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." And he hops in and then proceeds to start making the most offensive characters / names possible. I'm like, I'm glad I'm not streaming this shit. Damn.
Yep, that definitely sounds like Levistro.
What I mentioned from playing that. Best games are the ones you can be. Oh yeah. What lore? I want fantasy story time. Oh, it's the lore that apparently Sonia is responsible for all problems simultaneously and being the most offensive simultaneously. I don't know. It's this weird ever-growing lore.
All right. Once upon a time, there was a door.
Oh boy.
And it was locked.
Oh no.
And it had a giant keyhole. And no one could find the key. But one day, this brave girl saw this knife. And she knifed the keyhole.
Oh, good
and
Lord.
the door came to life.
Oh shit.
And then cried because it was bleeding.
Damn.
Who knew doors
Band
bleed?
me harder, Daddy.
Oh no.
That's all I can say to. Sorry, what was that?
Oh man. I said I did not do that.
No, that was me. That was all me.
Dear Lord.
Isn't there a Greek god of chaos? There probably still is. It's not that there was, there is. So Sonia, since you're here, I am home this week outside of possibly going down to the airport to get badging. When chained together?
Oh, chained together. Oh man, hopefully soon. Maybe Tuesday night.
Okay.
Possible, like after my church service. Would be awesome.
There is
No, we
a
tried that.
creative chaos. Is coincidentally named Chaos with a K.
Nice. Excellent.
Love it.
Well, that is cool. I will keep an eye. Well, not keep an eye. I will put a mental note to bug you Tuesday.
Sure. Yeah. I'm hoping to shoot Tuesday, but we'll see. I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
And I know I mentioned like I'm gonna get you a camera. I just got myself a new camera, and assuming that it's an Sony A5000, assuming that one works, I probably won't get you the same one because I have to tweak it. There's an A5100 that would work out better, and it has clean HDMI. I gotta see if I can get one at a reasonable price, because some of them, like, people like to charge like, oh, get this one for $1,000, and it's like, really?
Right, exactly. Yeah.
What did Cap say? The primordial void at the very beginning of everything. It's more like a foamless gap or emptiness than a person. But some people treat it like a deity and call it God or God of Chaos. Okay.
Either way, he was pretending to be a door, and he got knifed in the keyhole, and then
Oh,
died.
that's right. We're
That is
still
the lore.
we're still spreading the lore.
I'm telling you, man, I have visual of this and I don't want it.
But soon you'll have a camera for your OnlyFeet campaign.
Yeah. Oh man.
Okay, I had this thought. Is there such a thing as only cats?
That's a good question.
Hey, oh, wait. Oh, it's a smart door. Never mind. Onlycat.com. It's for it's cat doors with a camera built into it. I was thinking like just like oh wait, onlycats.pics. Okay, there's nothing like really suggestive. It's literally just people posting cats. Like, maybe I need to make one of these for Bonzi.
That's not a cat, that's a beaver.
So before I forget, how are you, Sonia? How was your holiday?
Oh man. It's all right. I was super stressed today at work though, man. I'm so glad to be home. My day was kind of a nightmare, and it was probably one of the hardest days I've had to deal with this year. I actually had a panic attack in our like clock-in room. So that was fun.
Damn, I'm sorry.
Like, yeah, it's all right. You know, like I did figure everything out at the end of the day, but it just was very frustrating because I was trying to reach out to my superiors and neither one of them were responding.
Oh.
So I was like, oh, okay, this is fun. But like I said, I got through it, and I took care of what I needed to take care of, and thankfully I had I don't want to say a short day, but my day ended pretty early on. So I got home maybe about like 5 o'clock my time. And just kind of been relaxing since because I really needed it.
Good.
You were having a crappy day, and I'm looking at my phone, and there are no messages on my phone.
Oh no. Yeah. But that's why I'm here. I can't stay super late because I have to work at 8 o'clock in the morning. So I really need to get to bed. But I saw Pixel Talk was live, so I wanted to pop in and say hi.
Oh yes, you're more than welcome.
Don't call, don't write, grounded.
Damn.
She is on the ground.
I'm always getting grounded.
Well, I'm always getting fired, so that makes two of us, kind of.
Yeah. How was your guys' holiday?
Prime rib.
I'm really
Grilled prime rib.
Yum.
Oh, it was so good.
I went up north, and I grabbed my mom, took her to my brother's house, which is like an hour and a half away, with the idea that, because my mom's had 3 strokes in 2 years, so like she's in her like mid 70s. She's up there, and the idea was is to get us all under the same roof, like the whole family, all the siblings. Of course, one of my brothers doesn't make it. He doesn't go up there, and it's like, really? So I don't know what the oh, I see another person hopped in. Oh, hey, Skytex.
Hi, Tex.
I will get to your you asked me a question. I'm looking at it. I have it right here, the Bluetooth thing.
Get him, Bonzi. Get him.
Yes. So yeah, there was most of the brothers together with my mom, and there was like 24 people, which it was seemingly overwhelming for a bit. I was able to tolerate a little bit, thankfully, because of, well, the Halo event. I had like 12 or 13 people in a Discord, and that's interesting to deal with, but when it's people I don't know, it makes it a little more difficult.
Yeah, for sure. Sure.
But Skytex, to answer your question, let's see, her PC can't see the Bluetooth speaker, but my phone can see both her PC and the speaker and connect to the... Is Bluetooth enabled on her on her computer, and are you able to go in and manually add the device as a thing? Because sometimes you have to like go into the Bluetooth option, add new device, and then hunt for it in the menu. If it is already connected, if the speaker's connected to a device, it may not be discoverable by another device, because Windows is a fucking communist.
Okay, it is not connected to anything currently. It's in pairing mode.
Okay.
And I cannot manually add it in. The PC has to detect it with its Bluetooth radio. And the PC is not detecting anything.
What version of Windows?
11, of course.
Gross.
8?
I'm going to suspect might as well be 8, right? I wonder if you put an external Bluetooth dongle, like one of those $10 bastards in there, which I actually have right here, if that would allow it to be connected. And I only say that because there's Bluetooth on this tower. These headphones would be terrible for quality because the radio is shit. But with this little tiny $10 thing, I can take these headphones, leave my office, go downstairs, go out probably to the car before I start actually losing radio connection. So you may just have a weak-ass radio in that computer.
That's possible. I'll probably have her pick one up. And I have one other very important question.
Oh boy, is it about the tree?
I'm not putting it on.
Why did you cut down the tree, Sonia?
I knew it. I fucking knew it. I called it. I didn't do nothing.
Billy said you did.
I did not.
This was the case of the... It sounds like a case of the one-armed man, i.e. Levistro.
Yes. Yes. Fucking Levistro. God damn it.
Oh, wait.
Speaking
so now you're admitting that she made you do it, Scaly. So you did do it?
Where is it? Oh, right here.
Oh, maybe?
Levistro.
I don't know. What's that over there?
Your chainsaw rights are revoked, sir.
I know what it's like to not want to say the word quiet even after the... Say the word quiet even after the day's over. Oh, yeah. Yep. It was definitely a busy day. Like, Hotaru and I... This was a big house. Kind of. And we're over in the area where no one is currently at. But then slowly... Oh, hi, Bonzi. Slowly over time, people made their way over to us. And, like, one of my relatives, I think it was, like, my aunt-in-law, asked me to recount a story. Like, no one asked me to share stories. I'm not one of those people that have like a lot of crazy stories, but apparently I had one, and they asked me to tell a story of when I was in San Diego, and I was told of this incident. This is like a legit incident that happened where an infant went through the baggage area of the airport, and it was like a 3-month-old infant. They were wrapped up, and our x-ray caught a perfect image of this infant, like bone structure, skull and all, along with the broken bone that it seemingly experienced on the way into the x-ray. Spirit Airlines and personnel involved, they did not have a good time that day. Yeah, so they wanted me to, someone wanted me to tell that story again, and I'm just like, really? Why?
Yeah, that's kind of sad.
It was
one foggy morning.
it like nothing that the company that I was working with were at fault. Everything that the equipment did was working properly. This was baggage attendant going on a power trip. You might actually be able to look it up, like Spirit Airlines, San Diego child x-ray, I don't know, like 2025 or yeah, I think it was 2025, maybe 24. You might be able to find an article of that somewhere. But it made the rounds of like just an interesting lessons learned that, yeah, this is a thing that can happen sometimes. Children can go through the x-rays. Nothing we can really do outside of just document and report it. Make sure that there was no damage. Literally, like, as weird as it is, we have to make sure there's no damage to the x-ray, because it's like a $500,000 piece of equipment. Even if it's just a child, like, we don't want anything to happen to the child. Thus, if there's something with the x-ray, there could be something with the child, but thankfully there wasn't. So
yeah, well, that's a relief.
Weirder things have happened. I got a call from Fresno one time where someone tried to put a child seat through. There was no child in it, but they tried to put the child seat through, and it's one of these seats that, like, kind of, it has an L-shaped turn because of the seat, and it got caught in the curtains, and it wrenched up in the inside of the machine and busted the frame a little bit, to where, like, the machine was, like, lifted a tiny bit, and I had to, like, jump on it and press it back down. Yeah, that was a fun one. I traveled 4 hours just to do like 30 minutes of work.
Yeah,
good times.
Geez.
Yeah. I at least think it was 4 hours. Let's see. SFO to Fresno, CA. 3 hours and 2 minutes. Okay.
Anything for 2025? I see there was one in December of 2006. Baby sent through X-ray machine.
In San Diego?
LAX.
Oh.
So apparently,
I think
it's not the first time this has happened.
Oh no, there's like the 5-year-old who jumped on the maybe it was LAX. There's a 5-year-old who crawled into the machine, and you could see the cameras, because there's a company called SICK that puts all kinds of cameras and sets them up throughout the conveyor. You could just see the child sitting on there having a grand old time. My thinking the whole time that was happening was, I am glad that it wasn't there's like conveyor belts, obviously, that will move the baggage, and then there's, when you want to move the baggage from like one lane to another, there's this arm that will move out, and there's a conveyor belt that spins up on that just kind of like shoves the bag along. The ones that I was worried about is there's some airports that use like a battering ram and just punch the bag into the next lane very violently at like 100 psi. That child should be lucky that they didn't have that, because all it would need to do was to like cross a photocell barrier, and that fucking battering ram would have ruined that child's day. But Thankfully, that did not happen. But there are still airports that use those battering rams, and if you go watch videos on them, holy hell, they are violent. They just, you ever wonder why some
the machine had to tell the kid twice.
If like, you ever wonder why some of your stuff is busted, like your bag, the spine in your bag snaps? It's not always because of the attendants, it's because they have battering rams that shove the bag to the next lane. And like, that's literally on the airport itself, because they chose to go with that damn things, not the attendants. So yeah, that's a thing that can happen. Since I got a bunch of you here, I want to share a story that has just kind of made me sad. Let's go. Studio mode. Come on, studio mode. Do the thing.
Got a doorknob.
No, but the person who made this decision is a doorknob. That can definitely be determined. Let's see here. Brave.
Get out your butter knives.
That's right. Get the knives out. And I'll also
we don't condone violence, we just condone spreading the love. But bump.
Aggressively.
Hey, Richard.
Gotta spread it out.
like Bilbo butter spread over too much bread. Yeah. Thought I said that backwards. I'm gonna share that with you guys. And then let's go. Bing! So Bellular News put a video out on the whole investigation, which if you haven't been following, 3 people got fired from Unknown Worlds by Krafton. The game was delayed. There was lawsuits. The case went to trial. And it turns out before the firings happened, the CEO went to ChatGPT and asked, how do I not give out $250 million that I initially promised? Like, what are my options? What can I do? This son of a bitch, the son of a bitch said he went and apparently testified in front of the court that he did this. And
oh God.
Wow.
There was a lot more like circumstantial stuff that you could have like made maybe a 70-30, 60-40 case that Krafton was at fault, Unknown Worlds was at fault, until the CEO took the stand. And I heard that, and I'm just like, video off. I've heard everything I need to know. I don't think I can have confidence in Subnautica 2 anymore. Not because of Unknown Worlds, but because it is under Krafton. Because this CEO is so fucking stupid. He doesn't have the knowledge. He tried to find a way to cheat a deal that him and other people, or her, agreed to. They didn't want to give out this money, and so they tried to find a way of cheating it. And we all kind of suspected something was weird going on, but I don't think anyone would have suspected that a CEO of this company, which this Krafton's been around, like Krafton's not a tiny company. They're probably not Embracer Group, but they're not tiny. They've got some pull. And for this idiot to go and do this, I'm just like, I'm not mad. I'm sad and I'm disappointed because now, sure, it doesn't change the fantasticness of what Subnautica 1 is. Krafton had nothing to do with that. But if they're willing to go to these lengths to try and... They essentially tried to ruin the progress of Subnautica 2. Like, physically fucking tried to put a wrench in there. And I'm just like... What? Why? You tried to be a AAA.
Yeah.
Why? You couldn't just let the thing go and let it be great. Hey, Wade, you gonna play a game? Maybe. I don't know. I may play something.
That's amazing.
Hey, Alan Jones. Where's our Alan? Oh, it's not here. Damn it.
Alan.
I don't have the video here for the Alan Jones. That's a Bonzi foot.
Alan.
What?
Oh, maybe that's not Alan.
What
That's
the bummer?
Steve.
What the bummer?
It is. I'm waiting for videos to come out. Maybe Smash JT is probably gonna put one. Hypnotic probably might put one out. They're gonna be mad. They're gonna do their usual thing. I'm just looking at this feeling defeated because I tried to be objective about this. I tried to look at this as like, no, I wanted to play this game. I'm not gonna play this game until I see for full-on fucking certain that other previous Subnautica players who have had experience at the game are gonna look at this and they're gonna say, okay, yes, this is a good Subnautica. I'm not trusting anything on Fate. I want verified proof that this game's not gonna be a piece of shit. Because of this CEO, I can't trust anymore. I'm not trusting trailers. I'm not trusting any reviewers like the PC gamers and whatnot. Nobody. None of these people are in my trust list because they're all gonna lie, cheat, and steal to try and promote something that they probably got paid to do. I want Markiplier to say that it's good, Hypnotic or JT, or I will find someone who's been around for the last. So when did the first game come out? 2015. I want one of those people to say, I'm confident in this game. Right. Which I don't usually say very often, but in this case.
It's kind of a special case though, isn't it?
It is. It really is. Which I have to wonder, like, I haven't looked up Crafton very much. So I haven't been watching the chat.
Email and ask him if he asks ChatGPT how to run his business.
It's possible.
What else do you use ChatGPT for?
Have you been dropping people crazy with sniping in Halo 2? Oh, I can imagine. You love that sniper rifle. Did you see Gauntlet is on sale? I did not. I actually, believe it or not, Wade, I've been playing quite a bit of it's been between Farming Simulator, which has actually been really fun, and a Medieval, which is like a fantastic kind of homage to Quake through like Quake 3. Very vibrant version of Quake 3. And there's 3 chapters technically 4. You have to go through 3 stages and then you get to the final boss area. I'm only at stage 2. I'm recording everything that I'm doing since the stream because I plan on making a full-on review of this. Like, there's not much story to the game, but holy hell have I actually been having fun with a lot of this. Let's see here. Gauntlet. Slayer Edition? Is that what it is? Slayer. Glory. Nope, we're not gonna play the trailer. Not the trailer audio, anyways. Is this
Could be
similar
something Eternal Edition like other people have.
This does actually remind me of Gauntlet Dark Legacy on the GameCube, which I played quite a bit of. You know what? I'm gonna add that to my cart, Wade. Thank you. It's $3 right now. Here, I'll let's see.
WB Games. We screw up studios too.
Richard, I asked ChatGPT to come up with my responses in YouTube chat.
Nice. That's a smart way of using ChatGPT.
How to respond to people calling me sexy in damn it, type properly. YouTube comments.
I love it.
It gives me very, if you want to keep boundaries but stay polite, if you want to shut it down clearly, if you want to make it humor. So yeah, it's basically all these ways of saying thank you but no.
Right. That's funny.
I honestly think.
All right,
you
guys. I gotta
Oh, yeah,
head
head
out.
out.
Unfortunately, I do have to work in the morning, so I gotta get to
That
bed.
is okay. You do that.
Is that
Sleep
what you
is
kids
important.
call it nowadays?
Sleep.
Work in the morning.
Yeah, that's what we call it when we have to, do the adulting thing and go and make money.
Ooh, adulting. Sounds
I know.
naughty.
It's horrible.
It sounds actually very terrible.
Right? All right,
Like,
you guys.
I'm
All right,
gonna
Sonia.
adult so hard.
I'll catch you guys later. Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
I adult hard every time I go and crash on my bed. That's me adulting hard. I just dead.
I'm adulting all over this bedspread. Oh, yeah.
Damn right. You want this to be a series now? Technically, Pixel Talk was a series, but the idea is that I would look for like positive things to talk about, and I always found myself coming back to a negative story and trying to turn it and spin it into something positive to like encourage, like, oh, this game is shit, do this game. And it got so annoying when I would like scroll for like days worth of stories and I would find nothing that seemed appealing. Everything was just garbage. This is terrible. The only thing that I did see positive was like, oh, here's this build for Call of Duty Black Ops 6 or 7. Like, oh, okay. That's not really what I was wanting. I don't play Call of Duty games unless it's like a retrospective or something. So I kind of quasi gave up on Pixel Talk for a while, but here it is. I'm just shooting the shit tonight. I only had really one story, and it's a sad one. So, and yeah. Good night, Sonia. Thanks for hopping in. I sometimes use AI for funny things. You know, I have actually done that as well. I've gone to ChatGPT when I had a video made, and like of Salt and Solace. I have this idea of, okay, it wants to be like fishing, you know, it's a kind of a mystery. And I brainstorm for a little while. I don't just instantly go to ChatGPT. I literally brainstorm for a while, and if I don't come up with anything, I'll put my ideas into it, and it'll give me like a list of, I tell it to give me like a list of 10 ideas. And it'll give me some, and I'll find one in there that I'll take and I'll modify it. Like it'll give me a format, and I'll go and use that. Like what did I call it? Ghosting or fishing for ghosts of the past. There was a variation of that, which ChatGPT gave me, that I just modified, and then I put pipe of Salt and Solace. So yeah, I have used it in the past if I have like a writer's block kind of thing. I don't use it for thumbnails anymore. I did for the one time, the Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Like, you can tell that's a ChatGPT one. But I don't really want to use those anymore. I prefer to use something from the game. Like, if Salt and Solace is literally a screenshot that Sam had made, he took from the game, and he gave me the font to use, because I had my own font. He's like, hey, you want to use mine? I was like, yeah, sure. I mean, AI responses to reasonable questions with unreasonable answers. Oh. That. I'd have to, like, think on that one. That could be something silly. I might as well just make that into a video or something. You could always read Fort as a gift. 'Tis the season for gifting. I mean, giving. You want me to turn this channel into AI reading? Like, I got a bunch of AI stuff, and I just think... Yeah. Am I gonna do like the 12 days of Fort? I read like a a chapter once a day. I just record it and put it up on, what's that?
12 Days of Fornication.
Yeah.
On the first day of fornication, my true love gave to me
Hep B.
a pig, and I kicked her out the door.
Oh, damn. We lost Skytex. Literally.
Skytex. Nah.
Oh, I missed what, wait, look up wanted raccoon.
I don't want your raccoon.
Raccoon. What is this? I think I've seen this. Someone I think talked about this on Dragoncast, maybe? This is similar to like Squirrel with a handgun or something. Squirrel with a pistol, I think it was.
That's a crazy game. Crazy awesome game.
This seems alright. I don't know if I would...
Speaking of crazy awesome games, Richard's the one that did the game that you were playing that one time, right?
Lumina Vale, yes. That is his game that he is building.
I want to say, Rich, the ending of Act 1 was awesome. I loved how that Act 1 ended. With the girls like, he keeps killing me. I was like, that was perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, that was truly a fourth wall breaking moment, but also having like the person being a streamer and I'm streaming the game, it's like, oh, you got me there. You absolutely got me there.
That was good. Beautifully done. It transitioned so well.
Yeah.
I was completely engrossed in your gameplay of that game. I'm like, I want to see more.
Yeah. Which I played a little bit more of that. I don't remember
without
where.
us, you bastard.
Well, I had the idea that I would play it on my own, but people want to see me play it on stream.
This is why Bonzi is mad at you.
No, she's mad at me because I literally don't hang out in here.
You don't have treats, and you gave other cats a bath, and you ignored her, and you played games without us.
Well, the idea of like Indie Labs is you get a taste of the game to encourage you to go and support the developer. I suppose with Lumina Vale, because it is free, like, not like you're missing out much of like, oh, you got to go buy the game or something, but it is good. Like, I feel bad that I took forever to fucking get to it, but now that I have gotten to it, it is good.
It's really good.
Scaly hasn't played with me, so he's scared to play you. We're all scared to play you. Your character is scary. That's why we're our character. No, I know what you meant, though. No, we're going to be doing another run of Halo. Oh, I wanted to say about Wanted Raccoon. This reminds me of essentially like a more solid, cohesive version of Goat Simulator. Because Goat Simulator was in itself a meme. Like, that's the point. It had bugs and all. But the idea of playing an animal and just going up to people and doing crazy stuff that really has no purpose, that kind of spawned its own subgenre. This actually looks like you do stuff as the raccoon, the trash panda. So this could be pretty good. I don't know if I have enough of a draw to want to play it myself. It's only $17. It's early access. But with everything that I've got going on right now, it's one of those, it'll stay on the back burner for a while. But it does look like, the trailer wise, it looks like a pretty competent game. Like, there's physics, there's like scripted animations and whatnot. It's not something that, like, it's not an asset flip. So it seems all right. He joined my server, but he won't play. With me, I know my life is crazy. Our whole life is crazy. Every one of our lives is crazy. Name a day that goes on where we don't hear about how something insane happens out in the world. Like, there's a reason I unsubscribed from Philip DeFranco. I was a founding member of Breaking Points. I used to... there was a bunch of like other political channels that I would be subscribed to. I'd get rid of all of them because every fucking day something would happen and everyone would just be like, this is terrible, this is death, this is horrific thing, and I'm just like, I don't care. I'm going to play a game because like we can only put up with this shit for so long. For like 20 years our life has been exhausting since 9/11. It's just like ongoing forever. We're tired. We're done. We don't care anymore. That's why we're cynical assholes. Life is tough. We want to enjoy our little bit of peace. The little bit of peace that we have. Escapism.
It's really bad at Halo.
I would say skill issue, but given that I was middle of the road, I can't say that. There was times where I was doing pretty bad. But get me in see, that's the I should like play Team Fortress Classic. With the internet connection that I have now, let's see how good I am still with that game, given it's been years since I played it. I used to be really good with 56K dial-up. Wow, I really owned a lot of people with the sniper rifle. But that was a timing thing. You'd have to hold your mouse button down and wait for the reticle to completely light up, and then you peek around and you hit the very top of the head for maximum damage. And it would basically come down to a timing of who could fire first and get the most damage. And you get in some serious wars with snipers that sometimes they get pissed off and they come after you. Like they play the spy and they take you out, or they just like become a soldier and they'll find you, or they become a better sniper. Okay. And the video game play will come December. Oh, okay. Well, cool. I will have to watch that. I have to keep an eye out for that. There was a Bing Bong earlier for game. Okay, Left 4 Dead 2 finally installed. Nice. Guess it didn't take that long after all. Well, that's the one story I had.
I get that you're messing with me. I get that you're messing with me. Oh, I was catching up on chat. I was on a different screen looking at the lyrics going, I need to tweak these better.
Nerding out talk. Yeah, you mentioned the song you were trying to get going. Excuse me. Let's close that out.
Because I'm going to have to mess with it, because it's going to be a kind of a duet, and the problem with Suno and duets is it rarely ever wants to do the male where I want the male voice and the female voice where the female voice should be. It always likes to go, I'm going to switch them. And then I'm going to switch them back. And then I'm going to twist and turn them. And now that it's all over the place, we're going to mash them together and they're going to both sing together. It's like, come here, Suno. Come here. I want to show you something. What do you want to show me? Back of my hand.
Yeah. I need to fix that.
Yes, thank you, Alan. I could not have survived at the bottom without a friend.
Bottom rung buddies. That'd be a club.
Bottom rung buddies. Ooh. gonna make a.
You're gonna write that one down.
I'm gonna make a song for that. Bottom
Yes.
rung buttons.
Yes, do it. What was I had something, damn it, I was gonna say. It slipped my mind. Son of a bitch. Ah, that's fine.
I've got a notepad on my phone that's just filled
same.
with different ideas as they come into my head. I'm like, I'm gonna sit there and look at me. I'm talking to my phone like it's a stenographer, and I'm some sort of important lawyer or doctor writing down stupid ideas for silly songs to write on Suno.
Oh, I remember what I was going to say. I had to go back through the memory buffer. In regards to like duet songs, there was the song Backroom Phantoms that I think that was like the 6th or 7th bounce. And like there was the first version, you might not remember, but it starts with the female, or the woman, and then by the second verse it slides into the guy. Like literally the woman's talking and then it fades out into the guy, and I was like, that sounds terrible. It's literally like even music videos don't even do that shit. So I had to go and rebounce that. But everything else, like, I was impressed it even tried to do the male and female duet thing, because now trying to do that, it really is like a luck of the draw. I've had to do like the singer is male and female, and just like hope that it puts them in a specific place where like they have their own spot, and then maybe at some point they layer on top of each other. It's like trying to convey to your performers.
I'm going in and I'm coding it. I'm saying, okay, this section is female, and then this section is going to be the male, and then going in even deeper and telling, where is it? Into the advanced options and saying, okay, style and influence. I'm cranking that all the way up to 90. So it follows my prompts as close to my prompts as possible.
Wow.
Because if I do 50-50, if I let it do its own thing, it just kind of, it's like, I'm going to go off into left field. Oh, look, a butterfly. Ooh, shiny.
Yeah, it really will. Especially with like 5.0. You'd think 5.0 you'd be able to like narrow it down. I have noticed something with when you give it more words, like the what is it, there's the style. You sent me the link for like the Studio Cuts thing where you can tell it to make a vibe based on X, Y, and Z, and it'll make this long-winded paragraph that keeps it within like a theme. I've noticed a huge difference between that and then doing the way that I used to do it, which is like 4 words. Like there's such a weird formatting difference. The layers that it either does include or doesn't include are so drastically different. But it's fascinating to see both the renditions, I guess you could say, of those bounces. And sometimes like I use the full-fledged paragraph, but other times like I only want to give it 4 words because I want it to just like go batshit crazy and see what it gives me. So it's been interesting.
If you go below in the options, you go past lyrics, past style, down into advanced options. You can say, I want either a male or female. If you don't matter, you leave it blank. But then you go into weirdness, and if I can crank that all the way up, and dear God, some of the shit that it comes out with, it's insane sometimes. It's like, I don't know how you got to where you got.
Oh, wow.
And what road you took to get there. And it scares me a little. And I'm just going to smile and nod and slowly walk out of the room.
I didn't know that they added the vocal gender. So but that would make sense. Like, if you're doing like, extend is probably where I could see that working out. Because, like, trying to do the replace section has been a pain in the ass because it's not perfect. Like, it'll change up the style in some cases, and I don't really like that it does that. So I found, like, extend from 45 seconds or something like that, and then doing a hard vocal gender. I wonder if that would work. I'll have to try that.
I've had a lot more luck with songs that I don't have to do the extension, since they expanded the songs to 8 minutes long.
Okay.
Because before it was 4 minutes, and I had songs that would go for 7 on average to get all of the stuff conveyed that I wanted conveyed in the song. And I can go back to like 3.5 and listen to it and go, okay, there. That's where it cut, and the sound completely changed. And it no longer meshes. So I've had to go back and I'll remix songs, and if they don't come out, because you can go in and redo the song,
Yeah.
if you want to remix it, or you can just completely redo the whole thing.
Yeah, it gives you quite a few options for that. There's a lot that I'm still learning with this damn thing. And yeah, SkyTech says, why are you misgendering the AI singers, you bigot? Because I can. Because I can. Okay, I went and said hi to Ginger and watched him get beaten by... Get beaten off by his computer a bit? Okay, that's, I guess, a thing. I'm back. Oh, Richard, you might have missed where we complimented the ending of Chapter 1 on your Lumina Veil demo. That blew us away. When
it was beautiful.
When I was, yeah, like I was expecting one type of game, and then you ended the chapter and just like wham, hard slap of reality of, oh, I was a streamer playing a game. So yeah, that was really good. I don't see that very often at all. The whole like game within a game. Markiplier did one years ago called, the fuck was it? It was years ago.
Well executed.
Yeah. Markiplier VR horror. The Room? What was it? It's one that I used to watch quite a bit because it was back in the Oculus days, and you basically were in like a living room, and you were playing a game like with a controller, but, well, yeah, that's the thing. You were playing the game, and your character was sitting playing the game, and then whatever was happening in the game would start like things that would be narrated, you'd start hearing them around your character, like you're in the living room, and it would describe like, oh, the wind rustling caused this thing to happen, and then like curtains would move, and it would like really have this interesting surreal effect. I'm trying to remember what it was called. You can't get the game, unfortunately, anymore, which sucks, because I would love to have played that on my VR headset. Damn it. What was it called? It wasn't like Job Simulator or anything like that crap. I don't know. I see Mark's face with the headset on it, and it's a whole lot of, you know, that kind of face. I don't know. It's buried somewhere. Scaly is just being a tree chopping AI misgendering bigot. Hey, he was told to by Sonya, apparently. Okay, I'm gonna ask what demo belongs to me. Am I thinking of a different Richard? I probably am. I'm thinking of a different Richard. There's so many Richards. Sorry. I associated a thing with you that was not with you. You don't play games. I only game. Goon Station 6. Are we like on the verge of getting close to, what was it? There was like PS9, that parody. Back in '99, there was the Sony PlayStation 9 commercial where it's just this wackiest thing. Vehicles were flying. It was like Fifth Element kind of stuff. People were warping in and out of reality. It was very impressive. Let's get shareable link here. There you go. There's a PlayStation 9 commercial from a long time ago. Yep, that's there. Oh, it's so bright. No, the one thing, going back to Suno, I was impressed the fact that I once, like, there was a like massive mistake with the tempo of one of the Chain Gang Gaming cuts that I bounced, and it was at the very end of one, and it just like threw out this really slow tempo version, but sounded really good, and it just cut off. And I saved that part because I always thought like, oh, that would be cool to redo. Well, I upload it and then have the song generate based on that upload, and it made, like, I kind of reformatted the lyrics a little bit, and it made an entire song around that whole vibe, and I tweaked a little bit. I was like, holy shit, you can do this. That's cool. A mistake has turned into its own unique thing, and I like that. I still got to work on a little bit, but such is the case.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. This is the little baby that Bonzi has with her. She put that little baby in this bed herself when it was like down here, and it's been there ever since. Huh. Yes. We're gonna take her and Muffin over this week to check out the new place. We took the baby child over some point, I think last weekend, and he was like neck giraffing all over the place because there's like nothing in there other than like one room has boxes, and I think there's a single piece of furniture, but he was just like, oh, what is this nonsense? This is crazy. So we're gonna take them over and introduce them to the new place. Let them probably run around in the backyard. Ah, Bonzi. Yeah. I wish I had a gift card to give away. I'd totally do that. But I gave them all away during the Halo night, and then I did one for a members post. So I do not have any currently, I'm sorry to say. Not yet, anyway.
All right, everybody, in your head, pick a number between 1 and 10. Now, if you said your number in your head, and that's the number that you were thinking of, you've won. You are all awesome.
I couldn't have I couldn't have wrote that any better. That is fantastic. You heard it here first, folks. We're all winners and awesome.
Now, if you thought of a number and it wasn't the number you were thinking of, it's okay. There's always next time.
What did you win? That is a reasonable
for you. For you, you've got something special. You got a prostate exam that you've won. Congratulations. Now drink this disgusting liquid that's going to make you shit for 3 days and 4 nights.
Damn.
And then find your happy place because you're going to need it.
42 is a good answer, but all else fails. Stop it, facial hair. What is Ginger doing right now? He's still doing his game. Yeah. I only played one wrestling game. I don't remember what it was because it was the 90s. But I think it was on the Super Nintendo.
No, Skytex, if it's bullshit, then there's a bigger problem at play here.
Damn.
It should only be human shit. Horseshit, okay, but bullshit, no go.
Yeah. That's a problem. We need to know what you've been doing and why you've been doing it.
No, we don't. We don't need to know.
A doctor needs to know. We don't need to know that. That's probably more apt.
Discuss it with your doctor. Or I guess in this case, your vet.
Yep. When you're hung like a bull. What does the Ginger used to say in his intro? Hung like a donkey and come big like a mule.
Like a horse.
Like a horse. Something like that, yeah. I don't know what that was in reference to. I don't care. I really don't. Elaine, is it? Yes! You'd have to like set up a televet to probably get any information, because I doubt she's gonna give that information for free. At least she should be charging for that kind of unique situation. You know, at that point she's a specialist. She's not just a typical vet, because this is the special situation.
Yep.
So Elena, charge for that. $100 an hour if you need to. You have my approval.
See what crazy stuff you can get him to do with speculum.
I will say though, jumping a little bit, despite the horseshit story that I mentioned earlier, I think gaming is doing pretty good right now. The Subnautica 2 story is sad and unfortunate because it's indicative of where... I got a little distracted. I wanted to make this point. The situation with Subnautica is very indicative of what corporations feel that they can do with something that is successful that they can get their hands on. And it doesn't anger me, it just saddens me because rather than taking this thing that was good and allowing it to be better, they have to come in because executives, for whatever fucking reason, feel that because they have 3-piece suits and they're worth millions of dollars, that they themselves are artists, that they can make a game better than the developers or the writers can simply because they're executives. And so they buy companies like Unknown Worlds, and they start putting all these stupid studio notes in. You see it a lot with films. It's happened, time after. Star Trek Generations was a big example of a movie that basically was designed by studio notes. And I see Subnautica 2, and I want it to be good. There's some people that want it to fail. Like, they make so many videos on it, they want that game to fucking fail. You expand your sample size out beyond Subnautica 2. Not every company's doing this, obviously. And there's some companies that the developers, they get bought out, but they're not put through that same situation. Like, there are actual, like, indie level developers that technically are under publisher, but they are making something, and they are allowed to make it, and it looks good. There's no studio notes, seemingly, that would look like it would cause the game to just completely collapse. And so I have to zoom out and look at the industry as a whole and include everything. And yeah, gaming is not terrible. I don't care what any fucking content creator, reviewer, video maker says. Gaming is not dying. It is not terrible. It is doing okay right now. We've had some really good bangers this year, and we're still having.
It's not dead.
No, it's not.
The problem, as far as I've seen it, is anybody that's backed by a big publisher is falling under, I guess, best way to put it, corporate greed. It's all about pushing numbers, pushing that money, pushing the numbers, and just pushing out slop. And if you take a step back and you don't sit there and get excited, and you don't fall into the trap of, oh, I'm going to pre-order this because everyone and their mom's pre-ordered every game that's ever been made for this series in the past, and just wait and see, and don't buy into the hype, because a lot of it's just a bunch of, oh, we're going to hype this up, we're going to overhype and under the word I'm looking for, underdevelop,
undercooked.
We're undercook it. It's just going to be disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. And if all you're looking at is these big AAA style games, and you're only looking at games that have top of the line graphics, top of the line processing power, all this other crap, and yeah, your whole world is going to be nothing but disappointment. Look at other games that are out there that are being made. Maybe they're not the end all be all graphics, 3000 pixelation, I can see the pores in their skin, and is that a blackhead forming on somebody's cheek? Or their nose, and oh my god, wash that. I don't need that. Give me some PS2 style graphics, give me an N64 style graphics, and a engaging storyline, and I'm hooked.
Yeah, it sometimes is that simple. It really is. I wanted to acknowledge Melissa made a good point. It's not gaming that's dead, but marketing. That is a good point too. The marketing that used to be conveyed to us of, you hear this a lot, we want to provide an exceptional experience. You probably heard something along those lines from Ubisoft, Microsoft, EA, Epic, Bethesda. Like, go pick your top whatever flavor of publisher. There's probably been a press conference where they say that, some variation of that. We don't believe it anymore. Those of us who are part of the online world, we don't believe it, because we've seen through the lies. and we know exactly what these things are now. It's almost like when you don't say anything, there's more curiosity. It's like, they're not saying anything about the game. Let's go. At least that's the logic in my brain. I can see clearly now the pimple's gone. Damn. I just want to see the horse's balls shrink when it's cold. Well, you can. In Red Dead Redemption 2, the PC version, when they have the mod that makes the balls 16 times bigger. Were you going to add more, Scaly? Did I cut you off?
No. It's kind of where I was going with my train of thought. Is there, there's so many games that don't have the most amazing graphics in the world, and they've recently come out, and the game's fun. It's an experience to just run around with your friends and have fun and get back to what gaming should be about, which is having fun with your friends, doing something where you can engage with other people and go, oh, do you remember when we did this crazy thing? And oh my God, I can't believe that even worked. Or how did the physics go so haywire in this? And just creating memories.
Yeah.
And having good times like that. That's what a lot of these places, a lot of these big companies have forgotten, because they're not doing it so you can have an experience. They're doing it so they can tell you what they want you to do.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, that's not how it works. It's not, how many times has a CEO come out in the last decade and said, you don't know what you want, we're going to tell you what you want, and it's gone well for them.
Diablo Immortal. Holy hell. No, not Diablo Immortal. WoW Classic.
Yeah, WoW Classic.
You don't know what you want. Holy shit. You're going to tell gamers who have been around since the beta era in, I think, 03 or 04. You're going to tell them.
We know that you've been playing this for 20 years, but you don't know what you want. We're going to tell you what you want.
Yeah. Which a lot of that is that arrogant Edward Bernays mindset. When I see that, they may not even realize that's what they're quoting, but they're quoting Edward Bernays' marketing technique of marketing companies have this idea that the public willingly gives up their choice to let their selections be narrowed down to a particular few that benefit the company. It's not an effort to benefit the people. It's never an effort to benefit the people. The people need to be encouraged to buy the thing the company wants them to buy. And you get this unfortunate arrogance of people think that they know everything better than the person does. And you get these WoW Classics. You get the Diablo Immortal. We were supposed to love Diablo Immortal. We kind of didn't. Like, that wasn't what people wanted, but we were told this is what you were supposed to want. Well, no, it isn't. We didn't want it. And it was when people pushed back that Blizzard said, we might have actually been wrong on this, but it took a lot of pushback. Blizzard was still just like dead set in their path. And you see this with a lot of companies who most of these companies, like the CEOs, the marketing, they read propaganda from 27 or 28. It's a very powerful book. I recommend anyone go find a digital copy and read it. It will change your life and in how you see marketing, commercial, politicians.
It's not just that. Blizzard's done this with so many games. They did it with WoW. They did it with Diablo.
Yep.
Did it with Diablo 3. They did it with Diablo Immortal.
Oh, yeah.
They did it with fucking StarCraft 2 when they tried tweaking that and got told stop it. They just keep doing the same thing over and over again and hoping for a different result. It's the definition of insanity. And I agree with that, Helena, that That would be crazy. Be so many exploding barrels on carts rolling down hills at people.
That what was Totic?
Tears of the Kingdom.
Okay. I my last Zelda game was Twilight Princess, so I'm way behind the times. Yeah, that would be insanity. Like, my brain just froze for a moment, building basically a server and like what you would allow. Like, already we've broken the barrier of the time to penis. Like, people are making giant dongs and dildos of vehicles. So, like, you've already broken that barrier. There's no longer the sacred sanctuary of, like, the innocence of Zelda, because there will forever be that connection a little bit to my vehicle is a dick and balls.
Well, it's not even the first game that did that. I mean, Spore. Oh my god. How many penis ball creatures came out of that game?
I don't remember that. I think you mentioned that.
Like, just about every other creature you would run into playing Spore was a dick and balls.
Hey, Andrew. Thanks for subscribing. Did I get Spore?
It was amazing.
Spore? Did I ever get that one? There's like a bunch of... No, it was Worms that I got, which we still have. We need to play that one at some point.
Yeah, we gotta do some Worms.
I do not have Spore. I remember when Spore came out. I think Total Biscuit did like a video on Spore. Goes back that far. But yeah, it's a big thing of what you mentioned, which is companies think that they know what's best, when it really is just what they want. It's their fan fiction expanded of what they see is what they want, but in some cases it's not entirely what the gamers want. And that's a sad thing.
It's kind of like looking at a bunch of self-inserted bullshit that gets forced in, and I mean, honestly, back in the day, that's what killed Spore was, this is what we want out of this creature generator that you guys created. This thing's amazing. This thing's awesome. Let's, this is what we want to see come out of it. And the devs are like, no, we're not gonna do that.
Damn. And
the game dies. And then they sit there and go, why did the game die? It was so popular. It died because you didn't listen to the people who wanted to give you more money. Because they enjoyed what you created. You decided that your swollen head was too big to be pulled out of the ass that you shoved it up inside of, and now you don't have a fan base. Congratulations.
Well, they were cold, so they put it up their ass for warmth. That's one of the reasons.
I guess that's where ass hats come from.
Yep, I think so.
Keep your ears warm.
And yeah, I find a similar but much further out connection to Subnautica 2, in that it's not even about wanting to make the game good. Literally, the CEO was only interested in the money, and it came down to, what can I sabotage in order to get what I want? And then we'll release this game when we decide, in whatever wacky ass condition. Like, let's go like a hypothetical. The top 3 people I think were still around at Subnautica 1. So these guys have experience with it, assuming my memory's accurate. Crafton succeeds and getting rid of them. They delay the game. No one fights them because, in the hypothetical, no one has a spine. Subnautica goes into whatever direction that Krafton likely wants, because no doubt they'll put people in that they want. Where does Subnautica go? Does it go in the direction that the people who initially built it knew where it should go? That the gamers who like Subnautica 2, where they knew Subnautica, or they like Subnautica 1, where they seemingly knew Subnautica 2 would go, but then you have this outside group that says, no, we're not going to do this. We're going to do this instead because this is what's important. Which is not the same as changing the story up, but you're still sacrificing the integrity of what the game is. It's like ripping a disc out of your spine. You're still fucking up your back. You're just doing it a little bit differently.
It was sabotage.
Yes.
That's what it came down to. It was the CEO sabotaging the creative process to weasel themselves out of paying a bonus. They got rid of the people that were breathing life into this world and had that development, that character interaction going, that world building, expanding. But when you sabotage those people and you get rid of those people and you bring other people in, they're not looking at it like, oh my God, this is the best thing in the world. I can't wait to build on this world. It's, I'm going to do the bare minimum because I see that I am just a number to these people. I am a cog in the fucking wall. And I'm going to give them the bare minimum to get the paycheck and look for a job somewhere else. And you end up with more overpromised games that are underdeveloped, that aren't what was promised. What was promised is just, it falls completely short. And unlike Hello Games, you don't have a studio that's sitting there going, we fucked up. How do we make this right? How do we get our oh, my brain's just not working today. How do we get our
audience to like us?
Our fan base, our audience. How do we get them back? You know, they saw what we wanted to give them. They wanted that. We want to give that to them. And we fucked up. And they've spent the last decade making it right.
More than they needed to, honestly.
No other game studio really has taken those steps. They're just, we're too big to fail. Fuck you.
See, you were thinking of that one. I was looking up an alternative of, like, what would happen if The Devil in the Details, which Hideworks did, it's a very good game, they self-published that game. I think of, like, how would Devil in the Details be ruined by succumbing to the pressure from someone like Krafton, being forced to just shoehorn in an online store and have power-ups or bypasses and whatnot? Like, how would that company's integrity be compromised? But yeah, you brought up a good example. No Man's Sky, which they would have only needed probably 5 years to turn the game around, and they did, but they kept going over and over. They went like 250% in the direction of how can we make gamers happy. And then they did something, they made ships buildable, which now everyone, I don't know if they started it, there might have been talk about it, but you have like Starfield, you have not really Jump Space because that's already like the ship is built kind of thing, but the idea of multiple people can be in the same ship and you can go do a thing, that was something we all wanted for years and we didn't really have for the most part. I thought that's what what is it? Epic, oh no, Elite Dangerous. I thought that's what Elite Dangerous was going to be. But yeah, kind of. I mean, Elite Dangerous has its good elements.
It was what you and Ginger were talking about with Embark Studios, the CEO, who had gone and
Embark, I'm trying to think. Oh, Arc. Yeah, Arc Raiders.
For Arc Raiders, yeah, because the CEO at one point had said something incredibly stupid when he was with another game company. Mm-hmm. And now he's in charge of Embark, and Embark went out and these are the guys that did the original Battlefield games.
Oh yeah, that's one thing I will give Ginger a lot of credit for, is he looked a lot of this up. A lot of Arc or Embark people used to be former Battlefield developers, and you can kind of see it in the way that Arc Raiders is designed. And Patrick Schoderlin, I believe was his name, made the biggest fool of himself with Battlefield 5, and the sales flopped. They tried to fix it in post, kind of didn't. Like, the damage was done, and so they just had to move on. Battlefield 5 is pretty good now, but you can tell it's like they screwed themselves. But then, like I mentioned in TISM a few weeks ago, or whenever it was, either Patrick learned his lesson, or he was never really in control of anything to begin with, and was just like voicing the council of executives when it came to the Battlefield. I'm not sure which it is, to be honest.
I'm the mouthpiece for the Jesus Christ, my brain just does not want to work today. The mouthpiece for not the executives, the state shareholders.
The shareholders.
The shareholders, or the publisher, who is just, we're doing what we want to do because this is what marketing's telling us that we need to do, because they're permanently affixed to their Twitter account.
Yeah.
And, I'll give it to them, Arc Raiders. I don't care too much for first-person shooters, but I can see the love that's put into the game when they were developing this, from the first, the beta drops that they were doing, this is the gameplay, this is the footage, these are some of the cutscenes. There's a lot of love there, and it's from those people that were in the studios doing those Battlefield games that were just like, we're sick of this bullshit that we're being forced to push out.
Yeah.
There's no love, there's no community, there's no doing it to have fun. It's just print
Tick
money.
Box. Yep, money, print machine, go burr.
Print money. It's unfortunate that a lot of other devs that are in these types of situations aren't able to get into studios like this, or there aren't startups where they can get into, because they're so small and everything's so close-knit. Because the lesson that's been learned is we let a lot of people into our space that had no business being in that space. They were only concerned with telling people what they needed to think, how they needed to think, what they should be thinking, and policing everything that was going on. And those are the people that we got to take a step back and go, you guys don't belong in this space, man. It's not Gamergate. It's not whatever else you want to call it. It's, look, if you want to play video games, by all means you can play video games. We're not saying you shouldn't be able to play video games, but you have no business telling the rest of us what we can and cannot like.
Hmm.
That's not how gamers work. Do you have your opinion on what games you like? Absolutely. Everyone's got preferences. But if I don't like the games you like for the same reasons you like those games, you don't get to call me a bigot because it's not my thing.
Exactly. That's sorely missing.
You know, you don't get to sit there and shame me into wanting to like your game, because if I don't like it, then I'm some bad word that you learned on Twitter because you've got this buzzworditis going on.
I like that, buzzworditis. Yeah, that... I was looking on Startup Engine, because you mentioned startups, and one of the things that always... I'll get to that in a bit. But yeah, it's become, I think, probably one of the best examples. I don't talk about this person very often. Preach! Do preach, that's why you're here.
I did not mean to preach, so I apologize if that got a little...
No! Preach! Preach to the choir. And yes, Melissa, our mojo back. We want our gaming mojo back. We want to, like, you're listening to people who was gaming in the 80s and 90s. And we come from a time where you can talk with people and you can be friends with people and they can like different games. Like, there was a time when someone liked North by Northwest on PS1. I didn't really care for it that much, but I enjoyed playing with my friends, so I played it. And I didn't hate them for it. I didn't see them as a wannabe colonizer because they were playing a Viking game where you literally go and colonize stuff. Now, your gaming preference is apparently your identity, and it's like, can we get away from that? Like, I'm willing to bet that when Subnautica 2 comes out, there will be a percentage of people that focus less on what the game actually is, as being either a sequel or a prequel to the first game. It will be more about, where do you stand on these political alliances? It's like, are we buying a game, or are we buying a political rally ticket to protest something that doesn't need to be protested? Like, what is this? What are we about here? And it's that bit of gaming that it saddens me. It frustrates people like Smash JT, and they cover it. It just makes me sad because it's exhausting. Because I look back to when I was 12, and I don't even know. I can't even really pick a game when I was 12. I think of, like, Jedi Knight, Outcast,
Ninja Gaiden. I know, or Batman from 1989 on the Nintendo.
Oh, jeez.
Or on the Sega, Earthworm Jim, Vector Man. At no point did I think I was some crazy ninja that was going to run around and chop people's heads off and kill them in the middle of the night because they needed to be assassinated.
Lies! He is totally for violence. No, it's...
I would totally climb up trees and throw things at people, but, you know, shit.
That was just being a kid.
Who didn't climb up a tree and throw shit at people?
I never had a tree.
You have to climb up a tree, because then you can fall out of the tree. That's character building.
Yeah, you have to.
You learn to hold on better.
I still hear to this day. This is where I feel like I'm getting preachy. Is to this day there are still two sides to Gamergate, apparently, which I didn't realize was still a thing. I thought at some point that we would have realized that we don't want a bunch of backroom deals and contrived promotions and agreements on something that is clearly not someone's forte. Like, person who played the famous playthrough of Cuphead clearly was not someone who was playing it to try. Another example, Asmongold was playing Tales from the Shire and was intentionally playing it terribly to be able to say that it's shit. It's not shit, because Houtaro played it and actually liked it. So there's like two perspectives going on there, but apparently if you like that, you're somehow, you have a political slant on you. Like that. Zoom out.
I don't know if it's necessarily political slant. It's there are the cozy games that are made for, you know, for a certain type of audience. And is that for everyone? No.
No, absolutely.
I looked at Tales of the Shire, and, you know, coming of someone that's enjoyed playing silly, cozy games like Animal Crossing, I looked at it and was like, I'm not feeling this one. This isn't what I'm looking for in this style of game. You know, I don't care for the look of the characters and stuff like that. They're just kind of creepy looking. In my opinion, and that's my opinion. Houtaro and I have talked about other games, and we're in agreement with some of the Pokemon stuff. We make fun of the Pokemon stuff, and if that's what she's into, that's cool. I'm not going to sit there and bash her for it.
Yeah.
Even though she's wrong. No, I'm joking.
She's just going to walk out right now and just go, no!
What happened to Scaly? He got hit by a car and nobody saw the driver. Nobody knows what happened.
He took an arrow to the knee.
No, not the arrow to the knee.
Yeah, I agree, Helena. Every time you mention Subnautica, I flash to Echo to Dolphin. I still think back to that stream. Like, it's been, what, a year or two? And I started with Echo to Dolphin, and I gave up by, like, level 4 or 5. And then was so happy with Subnautica. Like, Subnautica was like, yes, this is so much more fun. Screw Echo the Dolphin. And then Sonia decided to go play it. All right.
We all told her not to do that too.
I don't think I did.
Don't do it.
I don't think I specifically
told her not to do it.
Okay.
Like, here's how you beat the level, Sonia. Because she got lost. Like, not even 5 minutes into the game, she was lost. Which, honestly, I get the whole. She doesn't really play video games, classic games. The whole, you know, you go left and then you go right and then you go left again and then up and down and A, B, start and get 99 men. You know, not everyone has that knowledge from when we were kids playing these games, but where was I going with this? Oh yeah, how to beat the level was turn the game off, uninstall it, and play something else. That's how you win.
Yeah. Because otherwise it will drag you down with its stupidity, with its difficulty. One of the things I want to
I made you not like me.
Are you really? Are you proud? Be proud.
A little. I mean, I'm not. No.
I do think gaming is in an all right area, though, and that it's important. Like, we can't be ignorant anymore. This kind of goes back to like my first Pixel talk. No longer can we be ignorant and open to letting someone just blindly choose for us. We literally have to be smarter than the marketing people trying to rearrange the world to set themselves in front of us to try and sell us on opening our wallet up, pulling our credit card out and dropping nearly $100 on something we may not even realize we're getting ourselves into. And yet...
Thank you.
What's that? Oh, Elena.
Yeah. No, and that's the other thing that people just completely gloss over. It's like, I like this type of game. It's like the strategy games, or the real-time strategy games. Well, then if you like those games, then you should like this. It's like, no, it doesn't work that way. Just because you like a genre of game doesn't mean that you have to like every game that's in that genre.
Yep. I do not really care for the newer Diablo series. I played Diablo 2 Lord of the Destruction a lot when I was younger. I still have my original saves, my mule character. I have all that shit. But Diablo 3, 4, Mortal, whatever, I don't care for those isometric dungeon crawlers anymore. However, like, Liminal Point is quasi a dungeon crawler. It is isometric, but it's less about there's less grinding and there's more mystery, which is something I don't recall the Diablos doing very much. I played crap, I can't think of it. Path of Exile. Good clone of Diablo, very enjoyable. Too much grind. Way too much grind for me these days. So, like, you could put Liminal Point right next to Diablo, but it's not Diablo. It takes certain aspects from it, but it's more Resident Evil Diablo than actual Diablo. And I promote this game a lot because I've talked with the developer. I'm hoping to be able to get a review copy, but it's a game that really excites me because it looks like it's trying to do something interesting. And that is what I like. I like interesting. That's my interesting, of course. Scaly may not like that kind of interesting, and that's fine. It's perfectly fine. I will move forward. But at the end of the
day, we can still get together and talk, and there are games that we do where our circles do kind of cross over, and we have that shared that shared experience that we can have with each other and have with other people. And they may not like the game that we're playing to want to play it themselves, but they enjoy watching the banter of people playing the game.
I was not, and here's another thing, like, I'm not a big bullet hell fan. Like, I remember what Grinding Gear Games came out with something, I can't remember what it was, but it was essentially a bullet hell. And I played many bullet hell. I grew up on Centipede and things like that. Not Centipede. What was the other one? Damn it.
I think the first one that I can think of that was kind of a bullet hell would be Space Invaders.
Space Invaders, yeah. Like, that's what I think of when I think of bullet hell. Nier Automata was a very unique bullet hell with a very Final Fantasy view, and also it changed a lot of stuff up. It was very interesting. The only thing that kept me from enjoying it was literally I was an idiot and didn't use a controller. Once I eliminated that problem, Nier was fantastic to play. And I do encourage anyone to go play that. I'm not going to play a lot of those bullet hells. Like, I played that one. I don't suddenly have this kick to go play all these bullet hells. I see lots of bullet hells on, like, Steam and itch.io. I don't really have the energy to want to go play those again because it's like, I played that already. I want to do something different.
Yeah. No, and I mean, I've seen people doing the Vampire Survivors, and there's so many games out there, and I can't do them justice by even coming close to remembering any of the other names out there that I just can't think of the names. But I've seen other people play them, Real Civil Engineer, Blitz.
Oh, yeah.
Asmongold's played a few. And they're really cool looking games. They look like they're a lot of fun. It's not my thing. But am I going to sit there and jump in their streams, or am I going to sit there and go on the comments and go, "You suck for playing this"? I'm like, no. They like playing it, or they're doing it for a sponsorship, or whatever they want to do it for. They're having fun doing it. I'm not going to take that away from them. I'm not going to diminish the fact that I don't like that game and they do, and therefore there's something wrong in the universe. And I have to be the one to point it out and bring everyone else down, because the stick in my ass has gotten uncomfortable.
Just uncomfortable. Not
It's uncomfortable. I don't know why I shoved it in there and spun it around a bunch. But you know, for those Karens and Kevins out there that do like to shove that stick deep in and grind it around a bit and then sit on it and bounce up and down and go over to their washing machine and go, you know what? This spin cycle should do the trick. And then they're all mad at the world for some reason. They can't figure out why they're mad at the world. Yeah, it's just not a way to live your life, man. It's just, you can focus on the negativity and be negative, or you can just sit there and go, they're having a good time. I'm going to find something that makes me happy, and I'm going to have a good time. And it's not hurting anybody. It's not offending anybody that I care about, because, you know, if I've offended you, I probably did it on purpose.
The truth comes out. Oh,
But,
I missed that.
you know, it's just one of those things where it's like, I've been the negative asshole. I've been
so
the
was I.
angry person, and all it leads to is ulcers and bad life choices. It's much easier to just sit there and go, I'm going to look at the shit that I've got, and I'm going to be happy that I've even got shit. And it's my shit, and I get to keep my shit. And I'm going to put my shit in a box, and I'm going to get my shit together. I'm going to put it over here.
I thought you said I'm going to put my shit in a box. I'm going to mail it to Skytex.
Nah, I think that was the best line out of the first season of Rick and Morty. Like, God damn it, Summer, get your shit together. Get your shit, put it in a box, and put it away. Get it together.
Yep.
But you know, I just sit there and my thing is, I like Transformers. Am I happy with Hasbro? No. I am furious with Hasbro and their practices and what they've been doing with the toy lines and raising prices and shit like that. And how they, you know, in my opinion, they ruined IDW's comics. The comics were doing really well, and Hasbro stepped in and said, well, we need to sell more toys, and we need to try and make this more like the 1980s. And we're gonna force these storylines and stuff like that, and everything went to hell in a handbasket. But I'm still, I can still look at the shit that I do have that's brought me joy and go, you know what? I still enjoy this stuff. I'm not gonna throw it out because of this one bad experience that's happened recently. This shit got me through my childhood. This shit made me happy. So, you know, I'm gonna take what I've got and be happy that I've got the things that I've got.
I missed a bunch of comments here. Oh, Hank, my grandma is in the hospital, so I'm baking a cheesecake right now for her to come. That sounds delicious. Utaro made a note, bake pumpkin cheesecake for Turkey Day. That was wonderful. Next time, more lube.
I don't know. Hank's making baked goods. Hank, where's the weed?
Yeah,
Is the
well,
wheat in the cheesecake? Be honest. It's in the
It's probably in
cheesecake,
there.
isn't it?
it probably is. Put it in a wine bottle and let it age. Yeah, let that shit ferment. Oh my god, 'tis a season to rewatch the Dick in a Box SNL skit. I did not see that, I don't think. I'm sorry your grandma's in the hospital, Hank. My mom was in the hospital a while back from multiple strokes. So I understand that. Skytex is offended. Over which part?
When isn't Skytex offended?
Was it what I said? Or about shipping the box of shit to Skytex?
Put your shit in a box and mail it to Skytex.
Yep.
He's into that sort of thing, especially if it's bullshit.
Apparently. Yeah. But no, gaming is doing pretty good. I have to, well, not even have to, I want to emphasize that despite me being sad and about the, like, I have this series that I can't make enough streams about with the games that I am discovering that are below the surface. Like, where's, we don't really do this one anymore, but we did this one for a while. Which I did do a video on. Like, go take a look at Abiotic Factor. It's a big game. We never beat it. We never completed it. Like, I think I got exhausted because it was probably not. The game is way too big, but you can play that one for a good while. And if you enjoyed the classic era of like Quake and Half-Life, you'll probably like that because there is so much to do. It is a survival game, kind of buildy. You don't really build bases. You're like in a base. Like, I really enjoyed that one. I do think about that one like once every couple weeks of like, what if Bosco were to spin up that server? What if I spun up a server and just went back and blitzkrieg the hell out of it and went right to the end? But that would take a while. We spent a long time building shit up.
Now, if Postal asks you if your shit is flammable, the answer should always be no. Plausible deniability is key here.
That's right, Melissa. I mean, I would take shit over a dick. I ain't Lorena Bobbitt. Who is that? Lorena.
She's the guy that cut the guy's dick off and then he had to have it surgically reattached and then started
jeez.
porn.
Oh yeah, that's right. I had yeeted this history out of my brain. Wow.
And it could happen to you.
It could. Damn.
I agree with Alan. I had so much fun playing Turtles. We need to do more Turtles.
It's still in. I think it's still installed. Where is what I currently? Yep. We have Shredder's Revenge and the Cowabunga Collection still installed, but they're small, so I don't think I'll ever get rid of those. A gig for one. And oh, the Cowabunga has like 8 gigs, but it's still virtually nothing. Which that's a series. The Turtles Collection, Cowabunga and Shredders. You should go get them. Take a look at them. They're good. Brightness. Bright lights. No,
It goes for you too, Alan. Anytime you want to play a game, let us know. Play, man. You don't have to be in the bleachers. You can be part of the crew, man.
Yes. And of course, Alan.
Let me see if I can do this with my voice being screwed up since I've been sick. But one of us.
Yes, one of us. Exactly. But I have these thoughts, like, there's been so many times I've nearly made a video. I have sat down.
Okay, there's better help.
There's better help, yeah. Where I've nearly made a
thoughts.
I have the thoughts of of just saying, you know, I feel like it's that meme of the hundreds or thousands of people, and then there's the one guy that says you're all wrong. I feel like that one guy against all these other people on YouTube and Twitch that come out with videos that say gaming is dead or dying, it's garbage, all because they're narrowed down to AAA. Which there's no doubt about it. AAA is either getting fucking or getting fucked, or post-fuck where someone else has had a cigarette on their behalf. Like, that's AAA. But to compare AAA to everything else and say that, oh, the sector that I pay attention to is dying and it's failing, there go every aspect of gaming is dead or dying because I don't care about anything else. I only care about what's happening with Silksong or Final Fantasy or something that you could go find on a PlayStation. Nothing else matters. And it frustrates me because you go back the last couple streams, I have found some amazing stuff. I'm lost for words. I really am. Like, are people this fucking naive? Like, I have to genuinely ask. Are the likes of Asmon...
Some of it would be that they're stuck in what could, nicely be put as a rut. They're stuck in their way. It's the old guy sitting on his porch screaming at the kids to get off his lawn. He doesn't realize that there are other lawns out there. That, you could go out and touch grass. And it doesn't have to be his grass. I mean, if you're going to go out and touch other grass, you should get permission. Don't just touch without consent. But, not really sure where I'm going with this, but
it's
I've
fine.
got a point somewhere. But, it's, the park that you like is run down and closing. Well, it doesn't mean that there aren't other parks out there. There are other walking trails out there. Stuff exists. Open your eyes, expand your paradigm. I think I'm using that word correctly. It's been a while since I've had to use it.
It's fine. Like,
I love you, Train.
Yep. There is better help than better help. Yes, there is. Oh boy. That's like comparing avatars to Serenity. It really is. You cannot possibly compare Avatar to Serenity. Just like you cannot compare Red Dead Redemption 2 to Quake. Or, no, Red Dead Redemption 2 to Animal Crossing. You can't. There's no way. And yet people seem to. Legendary Drops is always so close. He's so close to seeing the root of the problem. But he always brings it back to gaming is just failing because this triple. It's like, oh my god, no, just why? It's not terrible. Zoom out, increase your sample size. He was close. He was so close when talking about Schedule 1 and that indie games are taking like the games industry by storm. Why is this? It's like you're so close. You're so fucking close to realizing AAA isn't like. They're not trying nearly as much anymore. And it's like, and I just go around in circles. And I've had to unsub from some of these people because they don't learn, and it bogs me down, not in the sense that I believe them, but in the sense it's like you see someone chaining themselves to a train track, and the train is about to approach, and they're holding the key, and they just drop the key and they say, oh, or I guess a better example is they're on the bike and they stick the pipe and the spokes, and they say, oh, well, why did it cause this problem? It's like, you caused the problem, man. Stop it. Get some help. Why does no one want to try anymore? I guess that's my grand question here. Why does no one want to try?
There's all sorts of things out there to play with. I sit there and go to Steam and go down to new and trending and look at yourself and go, huh, is Oops, Where's My Bikini for me?
Yes.
Probably not.
I'm going to gift Sex with the Devil to Ginger. Go gift Sex with the Devil to somebody. And let them just turn their head at you and wonder where they went wrong in life. I don't want to dwell too much on that. These are thoughts that I have often when, like, I do a fantastic stream of going through 4 games. Yeah, some of them were like, mediocre, and then the others were like really good. Like We Harvest Shadows. I want that, the developer, David, I want him to finish that. I am so looking forward to that game. You should go play that right now. We Harvest Shadows, I'll even put it. We Harvest Shadows demo. That's an amazing game right there. I feel like I should do another playthrough of that, because the one that I did, it's like, I don't know, I don't think I did it justice. That's a really good one. You're essentially like building a farm, except there's a lot of like spooky horror elements to it that creep in. It's kind of like Dredge. Dredge is a game that I totally, like, in my ignorant way, dismissed Dredge. And I really regret it. But I'm enjoying Dredge a lot right now, hence the multiple streams that I've had. I'm running out of, like, thoughts on I think I've made my point. I don't want to turn into Legendary Drops. He'll do like 8 hours of streaming and talk about the same thing over and over. It's like, my God, man, you have stamina that I cannot comprehend. I cannot do that at all. What else do I have that I wanted to play? What do I have in the pipeline that I haven't tried? Come on. Do the thing. Oh, here's one. This is an itch.io one. If you want a good mindfuck, go play Mercuralia. That'll make you think that you're on drugs. That was an interesting one. Like, wasn't it Skytex's son got that one? Because he saw it, like, hey, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah. All right. I will be right back. Bathroom break. Smoke them if you got them.
Find the piss corner and smoke in it if you got it. Or something along those lines. Let's see. I was looking at Startup Engine to see if there literally was like a game developer that was trying to raise money, and no, it looks like just like random technology. Like there's an app for the marketplace for gamers. GameFlip is a marketplace for gamers powered by advanced technology that gives you the ability to flip your game items with an increasing user base. So it's already a thing. We're 200 million in lifetime sales facilitated. We are on the mission to make gaming better for all players. What is this thing? Hang on, I need to like... Is this a thing that I just like unknowingly discovered? Come on. We need to, like, go back here. Of course, it's dark for you guys, but it's bright for me. Nope, that's not what I want. I want Brave. There we go. Yeah, we don't need that. There's apparently this app, which I've never heard of before until tonight. Is this like a marketplace similar to Counter-Strike? Game Flip? Yeah. Buy and sell one-stop gaming marketplace, digital collectibles, games, gift cards, and more. What can you do with this? I can't actually read the text because it's so frickin' bright. Wow. I don't know what this app does. Do you buy and sell games under this? Do you, like, give your codes away? Your physical games? It looks like it is. It's eBay for games. Wow. Okay, so you can sell, like, I guess if you've got, like, Minecraft swords and stuff, you could sell those or buy those. You can sell buy yourself gift cards, which is probably not the best idea because you don't know if those things have actually been used or not. This is an app that already...
advice about used condoms again?
Yes.
Don't use the used condoms.
No.
It's a trap.
It is. Might have been used by a so-called one, but we're not going to go in there. No, I found this... I went on Start Engine to see if there was like any game developers who were trying to raise a bunch of money. Instead, I found this thing called Game Flip, which is an app where you can buy and sell games, buy and sell items for games, and buy and sell gift cards. This app already exists, and yet they're still trying to raise more money. There are... Current campaign, they've raised almost 200,000. They have raised a total of 2.4 million from a previous crowdfund. The valuation is 45 million. Like I said before, it's eBay, but for games. 7% purchase fee. Seller gets 12% commission. 3% seller cash out fee. How have I never heard of this thing before? Alright, Alan Jones. Thanks for hopping in. Wasn't very super, like, gameplay productive.
We love you, Alan.
Bye, Steve.
I mean, Steve. We love you, Steve. That's the best Steve ever.
I agree. I almost wonder if I should, like, buy a little bit of this. This is interesting. I actually have some stock in Nightscope, which is a autonomous security company. If you ever been to, like, a mall or somewhere and you see those, like, Dalek-looking droids patrolling parking lots, Those are Nightscope. And I've actually been invested with that company for, I think, 5 years at least.
I don't want to go to work either.
You need to wind
Therefore,
down.
you shouldn't have to go to work, Kalena.
I agree. Work should have to go to you. Wait, what? No.
But then if you don't go to work, who's gonna love all of the fuzzy animals that need to be loved on?
That is true. Well, that's the thing. There's a corporation trying to raise millions of dollars for an application to buy and sell games. Yep, that is a thing. All right, let's get rid of that.
Have a good night, Helena. Thanks
Good
for
night,
hanging
Helena.
out.
Thanks for listening to my nonsense. And I'm pretty sure it's nonsense.
You listen to us talk about our shit and putting it in a box. And then mailing it to Skytex.
Yep. Don't miss that. What are you having me? They're already on. Oh, YouTube's trying to tell me, do this thing, earn more, and it's like, they're already on. What are you talking about?
Touch
I don't know.
it. Touch the thing. Touch it. All of your dreams will be made.
Yeah.
Was it back when I was working for Nextel?
Mm-hmm.
And the smartphones had just started coming out, and the iPhone had come out, and everybody wanted to create the iPhone killer. And I think it was the HTC. So it was like a little slider phone,
Okay.
like a Windows OS type system. And somebody made a commercial. They're like, this is the new phone. It's better than the iPhone. It does all these things that the iPhone can't. And the customer's just sitting there going, I don't care. I don't care. I want the iPhone. I want my iPhone with the with the GBs. Give me my GBs. All the GBs. But this phone will grant you 3 wishes, even if one of your wishes is a new iPhone. I don't care. I want my iPhone.
Dash! Bosco, welcome. That is funny, though.
Phone.
One of you also needs to get your butt in here. Skytex was in here, but he ran away. Touches my penis is confused. Why? Not my problem. That does kind of go back to what we were talking about before.
Touching his penis after we talked about taking our shit and putting it in a box.
I have no idea.
And then mailing it to him.
I have no idea. This conversation went in a different direction than I anticipated. But I was thinking back to, people and companies are being told that you need to tell the customer what they want. You don't need to listen to what the customer wants. You need to tell them what they want. Even though the customer's going to look at you with this dumb look on their face and say, no. Unfortunately, there are some customers, it's enough a percentage that it's convinced these people that this is a thing that you can pull that shit on. That they can go in there wanting an iPhone, and somehow through the magic of manipulation, you can convince them to get an HTC or a Samsung or a Motorola or something. Like there's a percentage, but it's not the entire percentage. You're gonna be brick-walled by the people like us, some of us, that are gonna say, okay, yeah, that's the thing, but I came here for an iPhone. I researched this iPhone, I want this iPhone, this is the iPhone I want. Why aren't you getting it for me? And so you're just going to have this stalemate because the employee is like, well, no, I need to tell people what they want. And like,
Yeah,
does
I
the
was just
customer
thinking
cave?
of that commercial because it was just funny because it was the futility of trying to tell people that there was something better out there because they wanted to have the iPhone killer.
Yeah. The fad.
It's not an iPhone. It's not Apple. It doesn't have the little Apple logo. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't want it.
You
It's
don't derail
better,
streams.
it's cheaper, it does all the things that my phone can't do and then some. I don't care.
That works when you have a product they actually want. That is true. Surprisingly, it's oddly to this weird area around AAA where they seem to like often miss the mark just enough. They get close to the mark. They have the intention of hitting the mark, but they just like they just miss the mark for some reason. They could get back on the mark, but they don't want to. They've already made the mark that they wanted. Why would they want to get back on the mark? And so they go down the road that they go down. And we stand there and look at them like, this is interesting. You went down this path. Or a new Call of Duty game. Is there a new Call of Duty game? I don't know. There's this weird black void where a Call of Duty game probably would have been.
Don't care. I want the GBs.
You want the GBs? But you want the gummy bears? We can probably do that. But did it cost us $90,000? No, what was it? Cutting down the trees cost us $90,000 apparently.
No, we made
Oh, you did?
65,000,
Oh, cool.
maybe 80,000 off of that tree.
Wait, the one that you in the on the farm that you were still cutting down when I left?
Yeah.
Wow, that's nice. Dude, the gay boys. You okay, Bonzi? Got a bad drink? Moo, she says.
Moo.
I was AFK and didn't know the consequences. Neither did I. I didn't know that for every mistake that we made during that contract would cost us that much money. And then when it happened, I'm just like, oh, so that's how this game works. Rightio.
Just encourages us to do more deforestation.
Yep. Speaking of which, so there was talk of farming server. There we go.
Oh, Bosco. This is a mistake that anyone was going to make. Chances are I was going to make it next. There's no reason to get mad at yourself for it. It's a game. It's not like we can't cheat more money in. And by cheat more money, I mean make Karis take another loan. And then we all go play on a different farm, so he's left with the bill.
Which is fine because you can turn in the wood stuff, I guess. I was reading up on it. Oh, I was not mad. I blame God in Somalia. There was no way of that. I learned how easy it is to fall into a mistake on that one, because usually it seems like the game is like, well, you got to do this, you got to do that. Here the game was like, you wanna keep all cutting down the wrong trees? I won't stop you, boss. It'll cost you money at the end, but I'll let you do it, boss. I'm doing Skytech's voice, his character. I don't think any of us expected what happened. I was not mad. And yeah, I was looking at the map. In my brain, I was thinking, okay, if this does fuck us over, I'll just nuke the server and build a new one. Like, I don't care. Speaking of which, no active players. I am going to.
Says we didn't make a mistake like a hard reset.
Yep. Let's see here.
And now we know what not to do next time.
Exactly. I need
Moral of the story is, if we can't figure it out, it's Skytex's fault for not teaching us properly.
That is possible. I'm looking to see.
If you make a mistake, Sonia made us cut the trees down. Everything's all right.
She's gonna hop out of bed and hop back on and go, no! It was not me! I'm looking through right now of the portal, and do I need to, like...
Oh, when you think about yourself, you've got to touch yourself.
Change slots?
When Skytex thinks about you, he has to touch himself. Because that's how the song goes.
Huh. I'm looking to see if I need to just nuke the server and start a new one. I probably have to, don't I? What did I miss? 14 likes? Oh yeah, cool. Thank you, everyone, for liking the stream. I'm already planning the new one. Silver Run Forest, you can also mine it. Is that the name of it? I'm going to delete the server we have and start a new one.
14 naked cowboys in the likes.
Add server.
Ram Ranch.
Okay, US West Coast. 6 slot. PC. Updating your server. Okay, basic settings. You're already touching yourself? Damn. Is it because of the 14 likes? If so, that's reasonable.
Naked likes.
Damn.
All in a row. Ram Ranch.
Admin password is gonna I'm gonna try and match everything.
You know what we should do? We should all jump into the Vistro's No Man's Sky game and just crash into his ship.
Is he even playing right now? He's not in his Discord. Ah, he is. So he's in his game.
On my friends list. Yeah.
They called swipe one hand. The bite of 69. Okay. I'm gonna build the new world while I'm here. I'm gonna try and build the new world while I'm here. Go here. I'll just share what I'm doing because I can, maybe.
No, you gotta go left, then you go left, then you go to your other left, then right,
There we go.
then up, down, up, down, left, right. AB start.
That's right. Okay.
And now we play Contra.
Oh, cool. It kept a lot of that same stuff. It's not that. That's for damn sure. We want the map Silver Run 4 so we can do Operation Deforestation. Yes! I want to play out the fantasy of being part of the paper industry. Like
It's
I
not
used to be
me
part
that
of.
wants to do deforestation. It's Sonia.
It probably is Sonia.
She just doesn't know it.
This thing
We
even
have to
loading up.
tell her what she wants. And what she wants is all the GBs.
Start. Wait. 1 million. Yo, listen up.
And by 1 million, we're going to misplace a couple decimal points and it's only going to be $100.
Yep. Exactly.
And you have to buy a chainsaw and put yourself into indentured servitude.
Yeah. All right. And then mods, we're gonna upload. Damn it. I have to re-upload the mods that I had.
Yes, upload those mods. Oh my.
Come on. Where's the thing? That's not it. Mods, Treasure Cove. Did I get rid of them? Oh, here we go. There and there. Yep, there we go. Upload. Oh, I'm sure you'll have more mods. That's perfectly fine. Okay, let's activate these two. Yes, and then start.
Is it still going to be called Fraggleland? Fraggle Den?
Fraggle Den, yes. Everything should be the same, including the passwords. Oh, shit. Damn it. Why did it? No, I don't want that.
I don't remember there being shit last time.
I only have 4 options, Skytex. Riverbend Springs, Putin Pantai, Sri-Lanka, and Kinlag. I don't have the one that you mentioned as an option. Unless, do I need to like lower my, no?
Is Silver Pine Forest something that you got to download?
You know, it's possible. That is very possible. Farming Sim Silver Pine Forest. Yep. Okay. So we'll download that. Oh yeah, that's way too big. We're just gonna use the ones that are already there. Mods. Map. North American.
Mods are magically delicious.
Damn right. Silver Run. Where is it? Come on, where are you? Unless you're still downloading, that's probably what's going on. Active. Okay. Okay, yeah, so it's downloading right now. That's fine. Yeah, it's at 8%. So we'll let that just download onto the, I'm guessing this is the VM. And that it's pulling all of this from some giant storage somewhere on the main, maybe it was like a SAN. If I were to build something like this, I'd build it as a storage area network. And that's fine. Yeah, this probably won't be up tonight because it's downloading very slow. But that's okay. At least we know it's there. Now let's see here. We've been going for about 3 hours. Ginger's still going in his area. I wonder, we should, who all is streaming tonight? Is that? There's Predator. Oh, of course there's Predator Badlands in Fortnite now, because why wouldn't there be? So it looks like the one person streaming right now is Ginger, so he's gonna get a surprise in a little while. Or a little bit. Go there. Oh, you know what I totally forgot to remove was the leaderboard. Sorry about that. That nonsense was still there. I'm trying to remember to not put the leaderboard in because it's stupid. It doesn't do anything. It really is just nonsense. Whatever. Excuse me. Ah, our music ended. That is okay. I will put other music on. There. Yeah. You rating gingivitis. Is that going to be his permanent name now? Well, did you have anything on your mind, Scaly? Gaming related?
Just the hair on top of my head.
Is that really gaming related, though?
Yeah, the only thing that was on my mind. But behold, scalp.
My counter to that is behold, Bonzi. Huh.
Alright, your counter's better than my counter.
Everything's better with a Bonzi. Oh, I know, I stopped. I totally stopped. I shouldn't have done that. Well, yeah, that's all I had for tonight, folks. Nothing really big. Just sad Subnautica news.
Even though it's sad Subnautica news, it's still not the end of the world. There's other shit out there.
Oh, yeah.
Whether it's human shit, horse shit, bullshit.
Cat shit.
Cat shit.
Oh, yeah. I had to deal with that today. Because it was Sift the Cat Boxes day. So.
See, this is why you get indentured servitude. I mean, children.
But they never want to do that. They never want to do that at all.
They do if they want to eat.
That is, yeah, there's that. Is Pixel Time?
Yeah, we could set up a set time to do this.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out. I don't think I'm gonna do like a lot of news articles, just because like this one's only really notable because I played a lot of Subnautica and I was really looking forward to this. But as far as just like turning the camera on, shooting the shit, I would love to be able to set a schedule, but I don't know from one week to the next what my schedule will be. So it's sort of, it'll have to be like a weekend kind of thing. Oh my god, I would love to be able to have like dedicated, like Cody level schedule, but I'm not at that point yet. Like, this is not my job. Weekends, okay. It of course, see, it would have to be like a Sunday thing because like Saturday, Dragoncast, that's a good 4 to 5 hours out of my day, and I don't want to double up on those. I will be dead by the time the second one of whatever happens.
Yeah. No, that's fair, because, you know, maybe something that comes up in the Dragoncast is something that you want to expand on or
yeah,
kind of talk about. Because some of the stuff that happens with Smash JT and Hypnotic and stuff like that, it can kind of go negative, because that's where a lot of the majority of the people are. It's unfortunately,
sadly, yeah.
And I hate to say it this way. No, I don't. Because no matter what you do, it's going to sound. Yeah, you point it out, you understand that it sounds racist, but when I was working at Microsoft, we had a lot of Indian people there, and their culture is whoever screams the loudest is in charge and wins the argument. And unfortunately, a lot of places follow that mindset of whoever it is that's screaming the loudest, even if it's not the majority, the person screaming the loudest is the one that everybody's listening to.
Yeah, the fucking pronouns guy just entered into my brain as someone who I don't think anyone, well, not anyone, but a lot of us didn't know who he was until that video that he made about, I don't even know what the game was anymore. I just know that it might have been Dragon Age the Veilguard.
Yes. Whoever throws the first ball of shit.
Yeah, that guy will be forever immortalized as the fucking pronouns. Like, I thought of you turning that into a game. It's ma'am. Yeah, whoever throws the first ball of shit. I don't like throwing balls of shit. It's exhausting.
I'm pretty sure that it's a ma'am meme came from somebody here in Washington. The person screaming was in Washington.
Let's see here, because it was a GameStop, right?
Yeah, it was an old guy who had a toy store.
Let's see here. We're gonna look this up.
It's ma'am. I'm sorry, man. But no amount of cosplay and makeup is gonna make me see you as a ma'am.
Okay, it's not there. It's
now roll for initiative.
It's man meme location. Interview with local news. Oh, that's bright. Damn it. Hang on here.
The only thing you're gonna get at GameStop is
no, you said sir. Once again, it's ma'am.
This video
Used electronics.
What's that?
I was reading Wade's comment about he was gonna go to GameStop and look.
Albuquerque. It was in Albuquerque.
Oh, damn. I thought it was in Washington. All right, I was wrong.
Nope.
Isn't the first time, won't be the last time. I will be wrong again in the future. I guarantee it.
They're totally not AI. Yes, absolutely. Man, I went Black Friday shopping.
At GameStop, you can get Funko Pops and someone pressuring you to sell your phone.
They buy those now? Damn.
They've always been. They've been buying phones and electronics for years. You just traded in for game credit.
Yeah, that's reasonable. People are very keenly aware of when someone is recording not so much just a child, but well, not their child, but a child. We become very attuned to someone just hyper focused at a distance of recording a child. It stands out to us. So that, yeah, if you want to record something, and unless you're you are designated as a news agency where like you've got a massive tripod, you've got lights, which I've seen that shit in Denver and in Portland quite often. Unless you've got that kind of setup, people are sus as hell of you for recording anything, even just like a panoramic, and there happens to be a bunch of kids. People are just like, what are you doing? You know, well, that's understandable.
There is one Funko thing that I do want, because I went to the Funko store in Bellevue, I think it was.
Okay.
I took the kids there a couple years back. They have like a 7-foot tall Funko Godzilla.
Oh, Godzilla.
On the main floor. This is just amazing.
Damn.
I want the giant Godzilla.
Hey, it looks like it was installed. Okay. Activate Silver Run Forest. There we go. Silver Run Forest. Save. Start.
Who killed my voice? I killed my voice. I got sick a week and a half ago and lost my voice, and this has been what I've been dealing with ever since.
So this is interesting.
I mean, it's all a voice modulator. Yeah.
So I think I need to buy... Okay, this looks very problematic. So by installing that mod, yeah, I gotta get more mod space. Shit. We bursted our hard drive space. Settings. Can I... Where do I go to change? You were like giving me all kinds of options to buy more mod space. Now you're not? Oh, never mind. I know why.
Rub its belly.
It's because I am running it. Okay. Where... Oh, this is dumb. Why are you not allowing me to buy more mod space? You gave me, like, button after button to buy more mod space, and now that I actually need to, you're not giving me the option. This is not great.
Extra mod space. Shit.
Say that again, you cut out.
Harass it.
I'm trying to.
And when you're done, make sure to look it in the eye and say, "Oh, what a lovely tea party."
No. No. I'm not doing that at all. What is...
I wonder if it's my fault because I clicked on the thingy and I'm downloading the mod packs.
No. They'll be downloading to your computer. No, this is on the server. There was a legit button to buy more mod space, and I ignored it for the longest time. What game is in the mini TV? That is Jurassic Park on the Super Nintendo. That is inside, well, just about any interior. It would go from like an isometric overview, and then when you go inside a building, it has this first-person view, which was pretty impressive for the Super Nintendo at the time. This is very odd. Issues 1. What's the issue?
Gotta get eaten by them all. Dinosaurs. To be a lawyer and eaten by T-Rex. I sat in a porta potty thinking I'm the best.
Damn.
Then it came up to us, screamed out its roar, knocked over the porta john. Then I was no more. Gotta eat them all. A heart so true. Together I'm inside you.
No. No. There's a whole lot of no.
In a world we must belong. Jurassic Park.
Karish, you know how I'm now done all the way to 113. What's 113 creation wise? You're
nah. He doesn't have to be a mouse because Bonzi looks at him because he's a snack.
Yes. That is absolutely correct.
Does Bonzi lick you?
Oh, of course she does.
That's what Primus does. Primus just sits there and licks me. I have to report him to me too. He's grooming me. I have to Me Too my cat.
Settings. Change slots.
The Siamese Epstein files.
File manager. Buy mod space. Here we go. Okay. Sure.
Buy the mod space.
Okay, we need to stop that. Okay, well, this is not really trying to buy mod space.
Here's what I need you to do. I need you to go downstairs, get your keys, drive down to the gas station, buy a little canister of Zippo fluid, pour it on the server when you get home, and then set it on fire.
That is a good. It's a good option. Cause yeah, I literally can't buy additional mod space. More mod space is, instead of like $1.73, it would be $2.60 for 25 gigs of mod space. It won't let me order that because stupidity or glitches or something. Keep in mind, Dash, this is the same interface that you initially used for, it was either 7-day or Abiotic Factor. So we're dealing with that kind of nonsense.
$2 for RAM.
I am gonna have to... Damn it. I'm gonna have to contact support. Write a ticket. General. Subject. Farming Sim 25 PC. I'm trying. God damn it.
I'm trying to give you money, but you won't let me give you money. You suck.
That's a good way to end that, yeah. The 25 gigabit mod space, but your
Take my
interface
money.
is airing out. The system won't let me give you my money.
I am sad.
And I'm sad.
My cat won't talk to me anymore. You've caused a rift between us that only expensive counseling will be able to fix.
Send ticket. All right. Ticket has been submitted. The server will stay down for the time being. Ah, vids, does that make sense now? Oh, 113.26. Okay. Yes, that does make sense, Wade. Well, blah. Cody is playing Fall Guys. I don't actually think that's Cody. I'm going to take a sneaking suspicion that is PDH. Unless he's actually playing Fall Guys, but I don't recall him being into Fall Guys. But that's okay.
Like when he abandoned us to, and he had PDH playing Left 4 Dead for him instead.
Sure. Yep.
I don't know.
I don't remember that entirely, but that I can see that being the case. This is not my Discord. Let's see here. Is Gingervitis, as the name says, is still there? Yep, he's still there for watching. Okay. I think I'll bring the stream to a close, people. This was just kind of a nonsense night. Nothing really serious. Oh, he plays Fall Guys with Sean. Okay. If it's with Sean, that makes sense. Yep, we're gonna go. I don't really have much else to talk about. I've said what I wanted to say. And yep, my brain's kind of tired. I'll probably ensure all the night stuff is done. Gotta do my timesheet, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Maybe I'll play something mellow for a bit. I don't know yet, but I am done. Anything you want to add, Scaly, before we close out? Nothing. Other than the fact that Scaly is the voice in your head, always and forever. So, that's it, folks. Thanks for putting up with me in my shenanigans. Nothing really professional here, but we're gonna head out. So, thanks for watching and joining, and we'll see you next time.